No, it's just actually a quick message to all you beaters and doers out there. Please don't get followed down the same path or led down the garden path, basically, because there are people out there really that want to misdirect you into what you're doing. Don't let it interrupt the momentum. We've got a lot of people out there really want to bag what you're doing and try to say that what you're doing isn't working and all this sort of stuff. Believe me, right? The reason why these people are doing this is because what you're doing is working. It's getting to a point now where all the people that were skeptical about certain things that happened via the One People and stuff like that, I'm sorry, but I think they're jealous now because they can see a huge awakening of people, all attributed to the One People. And I mean, there's been lots of great shows on it, but really, I think most of them shows that we see today on TV, or not TV, sorry, on radio and stuff like this, are really falling on the wayside. Not in a bad way, because they've really helped people move on. Right now, people are actually doing what was proposed to them a long time ago. Now you can see all these different groups falling together and really interacting with each other and just getting on and doing stuff. I mean, we get these other groups of people that say, oh, well, you're not doing enough and you're not doing this, you need to get people together. Excuse me, you're already together. You're already doing things together. Whether you're actually interacting with each other, it's another story, it doesn't matter. Every little part of this is now coming together. We see these things on the news all the time. You look at Turkey, you look at Egypt, you look at Brazil, you look at all these other places. If that's not people coming together, I don't know what is. It just doesn't have to be here on your doorstep. You have to look at the broader picture. The broader picture is immense. The energy that's flowing through all this is absolutely immense. They cannot stop it. It's like a tidal wave of energy firing and flowing about 4 million miles an hour now. And there is nothing to stop it. So all the debunkers out there about the being and doing is just all a load of rubbish. I'm sorry, but you're wrong. It is working and it is having a huge effect. You look in Australia today, right, or this week alone, we got rid of the Prime Minister. Last week, we got rid of the Prime Minister and 7 front benches. They all just quit. Now we got the same old back. You know, it doesn't matter. You've got to understand that all this has been foreclosed on. So for us to keep fighting the system means that you're still recognising them as the system. So the system's already foreclosed. It's gone. There's no more left. So when we carry on fighting something that's not really there, then it means you're creating a problem. The problem being that you are still giving that non-entity as such energy. So of course it still looks like it's there. Of course it still looks like the system's working and it's still rolling on. This is why people say, well, nothing's changed. Well, nothing's changed because you keep fighting the system. I've already said, and I've been slammed for this, but I will stay to my word. If you stop fighting the system cannot function. If you stop it within its tracks, then you'll find out very quickly that the system needs us. We don't need it. So if you just sit back and watch the game play out, and watch it play out in such a way that you know it's going to fall on its arse at the end of it. Don't sit there and go, ha ha, stand there looking at them falling on the floor. When they fall over, go and help them up and say, okay, we forgive you now. You did some really bad things and we understand that. So what you need to do now is apologise to the people that you've harmed. And if you do that, then okay, we'll accept your apology. But if you don't do that, well, then you just have to stay over there. You know, well, you can't interact with this society if you're not going to do that. So really what we're trying to say within all these groups that are going on, I mean, there's millions and millions and millions of people now waking up to this every day. You know, waking up to the criminality of all these corporations and businesses and banks. So it stands to reason that when you go and interact with certain groups of people, you're going to get all of this knowledge that comes together. So when we sit in our little separate groups and think that we're doing something different to someone else, you're not. You're doing exactly the same, and it's having an effect. So give yourselves a pat on the back, everyone, because what you've done so far, even what I'm doing is a very small part of it. But the small part being that, you know, I'm doing. Every little bit helps. Every little bit. So I'm here to just say to you, look, just stop it. Just stop fighting. I'm not saying give up and just give in to them. I'm saying stop fighting them, because they're actually getting energy from you that helps them get stronger and stronger again. So if you keep fighting them, you just end up back to where you started. So all I'm trying to say is, look, the fight is over. The foreclosures have happened. So now it's time to play. Let's have a play. Let's play a game. Come on, let's enjoy playtime now. Because I'm really, really excited about the fact that there is only playtime from now on. All the hard yards have been done. All the people have been notified. All the people now have said, okay, we've had enough. It's time to play. And you choose who you play with. You choose the groups you play with. You choose the banks you play with. You choose anything. If you want to play, let's play. But what you got to understand is when you play, it's on your terms. Not on the powers that were terms. Because that means you're just going to fall back into that place again. So as I say, we're playing the best game that ever could be played right now, and we're enjoying it. You know, that's all you have to worry about, is enjoy playtime. So at the end of the day, we can all take on board the fact that we've done some fantastic work and we've really kicked it home, and now it's time to play. I cannot wait. So what game are we going to play now? Thanks for listening.